Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, so today we are breaking down a massive, and I mean massive news drop that just sent shockwaves through the entire gaming industry. Rockstar has finally lifted the veil on some seriously anticipated details for Grand Theft Auto 6. We've got concrete release dates, confirmed pricing tiers, and a deep dive into the absolutely packed and, yeah, highly debated Ultimate Edition. There is just a ton to unpack here, from completely new gameplay mechanics hidden away in pre-order bonuses to a monumental shift in how we're even going to be buying physical games from now on.
So naturally, this brings us to the central question that is driving literally all the chatter right now. What exactly does $100 actually buy you in Grand Theft Auto 6? We're going to take a totally neutral look at this today because, as you'll see in just a second, Rockstar is taking a vastly different approach to premium editions this time around. We are moving way past the usual digital art books here.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1. The $80 era begins. Base game pricing and launch dates.
After months of wild speculation, and some analysts literally predicting the base game might cost $100, it is officially confirmed. Grand Theft Auto 6 is an $80 game. That's right, $80. This is absolutely a massive milestone. With giants like Nintendo and now Rockstar locking in at this price point, it establishes a major new precedent for AAA game pricing going forward.
Now let's look at the exact timeline, because things are moving fast. Pre-orders kick off June 25th at midnight local time. Preloading begins November 12th, which actually gives us a full week to download what is practically guaranteed to be a massive file size. And that all leads to the big day, the official locked-in launch, November 19th. Oh, and the pre-order bonus cutoff follows right after on November 20th. What's absolutely wild about this rollout is that pre-orders are opening right now, and we still haven't even seen a second gameplay trailer. The hype train has completely left the station.
So, what do you actually get if you snag that standard $80 pre-order before November 20th? Well, you get access to the Vintage Vice City Pack, which throws in the 55 Vapid Stanier vehicle. You also score the Shore Court Garage in Leonardo, complete with a weapon locker to customize your loadouts. But hold on, here's the detail that really caught my eye. The garage provides a, quote, secure place to deposit stolen goods. That is a massive clue, right? It gives us an intriguing glimpse into the core mechanics, heavily hinting that fencing or managing hot items is going to be a major piece of the daily gameplay loop.
Okay, moving on to Section 2, inside the Ultimate Edition, the $100 premium tier. This Ultimate Edition is going to set you back a clean $100 in the US. However, our sources did confirm a pretty solid bit of news if you're on the fence. If you buy the standard $80 version, you will actually have the option to just pay for an upgrade to the Ultimate Edition separately later on. So you aren't permanently locked out if you don't want to drop $100 on day one.
But when we put these two editions side by side, you immediately see why the community is so divided right now. Normally, right, a premium upgrade gets you some forgettable cosmetic skins or a soundtrack. But here, that extra $20 locks actual major in-game features, exclusive storefronts, and entirely unique missions behind an Ultimate Edition paywall. And Rockstar explicitly notes these bonuses are threaded throughout the entire story, with new items unlocking chapter by chapter.
Just look at the sheer variety of what's included here. We've got the 95 Grotto Cheetah, which is specifically tagged for late-stage action, so you won't get to drive that beast until later in the game. Then there are personalized K-17 and ES-9 pistols for Lucia and Jason. This strongly implies that unlike GTA 5, where characters just kind of shared an infinite pocket arsenal, our protagonists have their own distinct weapon preferences. And wait, check out the bottom of that list, the Crest Kayak. Yep, this straight up confirms kayaking is a fully realized playable activity in Grand Theft Auto 6. No way!
But guys, it doesn't stop at vehicles and gear. The Ultimate Edition includes access to surprisingly specific, exclusive shops and locations. You get ride-out customs for donk styling and premium rims. You've got Sarah's unisex hair salon for signature styles and nails, plus exclusive streetwear at Stock 305, custom ink at Electric Fang Tattoo, and off-road mods at One-Eyed Willie's over by Lake Leonida. The wording is a little bit murky right now, but it definitely appears that these specific storefronts, or at the very least the unique items inside them, are entirely restricted to premium players.
Which leads us right into Section 3, the paywall controversy. Missions and mechanics. So, the Ultimate Edition is actually restricting real gameplay mechanics to that premium tier. We're talking the ability to raid PTT Young's illegal goods store for distinct contraband and unlocking a special vintage car collection mission from this eccentric character named Wyman. There's even an exclusive gang compound and a Shih Tzu Squallow boat that conveniently comes loaded with an explosive weapons crate. Now, if you're a dedicated longtime Grand Theft Auto fan, this is exactly where the gap between the $80 base game and the $100 Ultimate Edition starts to feel really significant. Think about it. For veteran players, half the magic of a GTA game is the exploration, right? Just getting lost in the world. Cruising down a weird alleyway, walking into a random underground chop shop or a hair salon, and just seeing what you can discover. But now, with features like Wyman's missions, the gang compound, and specific mod shops locked behind that premium tier, it fundamentally changes that organic sense of discovery. If you opt for the standard edition, you might literally stumble upon a highly detailed storefront, walk up to it, and find the door locked tight just because you didn't buy the upgrade.
And honestly, that brilliantly illustrates the anxiety currently rippling through the player base. Our sources captured this sentiment perfectly with this quote: "It just feels like they're gutting chunks of the game to sell us back at an inflated price." We're just reporting what the community is feeling here. While a casual player probably won't even notice a few missing stores, for the hardcore fans who want to uncover every single secret the map has to offer, seeing actual missions and unique interiors sectioned off? Yeah, that stings a bit, especially on top of that new $80 baseline.
All right, Section 4, empty boxes, missing discs, the shift to digital. So it's official. Physical editions of Grand Theft Auto 6 are not shipping with a disc. If you head to a retail store and buy a physical box, you're literally just going to find a digital download code sitting inside. Now, for the physical media purist out there, I know this is a really tough pill to swallow. But let's be real. Considering this is likely going to be the biggest entertainment launch in human history, Rockstar fully adopting a digital-only format for its physical boxes is almost certainly going to dictate future physical media trends for the entire industry.
Finally, Section 5. Where is GTA Online, a single-player launch?
The latest press release basically confirmed that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to feature a strictly single-player experience when it drops on November 19th, meaning absolutely no online component on day one. Now, if you followed Rockstar's playbook over the years, this shouldn't be a huge shock. Grand Theft Auto 5 used the exact same strategy, right? They successfully delayed the online rollout until after players had time to really soak in the single-player campaign.
There is, however, a nice little perk for some of you. If you pre-order the game digitally through the PlayStation Store, you get 1 free month of GTA Online Plus. This essentially serves as a temporary offering, kind of like a placeholder for players who are itching for some online connectivity while they wait for GTA 6's dedicated online mode to eventually go live.
Which leaves us with this final thought to chew on. Rockstar knows they've got a massive, highly dedicated audience that is happily going to go all in on that $100 bundle. But the real question is, will the unprecedented massive scale of this game ultimately make those missing, paywalled stores feel like a drop in the ocean? Will the sheer size and quality of the final product justify the new $80 base price and these fragmented content tiers? I guess we won't know for absolute certain until November 19th, but it's a question every gamer is going to have to answer for themselves. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and definitely keep your eyes peeled for that next trailer.